Hello everyone, and welcome back. Just left the tent, drove from there over to Melissa's work. We had lunch, and now I just arrived back here at the farmhouse. Well, this afternoon I got those shelves put in. Starting to get some stuff put on them. I put a little shelf in for my grinder and got that bolted down. Now I can sharpen up chisels or lawnmower blades, whatever. And now it's just going to be organizing this mess, getting the stuff that should go in the back and the back part, and yeah. It probably isn't as bad as it looks, but right now it looks pretty bad. Okay everyone, I'm just going to call it a night. It's 8:30. I woke up this morning just about around 5 o'clock at the tent, and then had to pack everything up there, and it's just been a full day. I put those saws up, the old antique hand saws. I don't know if they're going to stay there. I'm just walking around now, and then there'll be something that's like, oh, I've got to do something with this. And one thing that my dad said when he was here a while back, he said, you know, having all the wood underneath the benches is really nice and convenient, but it really screws you as far as places to put tools and stuff you could tuck underneath there, like we did at the hobby farm workshop. So I like the wood underneath there, but I think like maybe on this one here, after it gets burned up, I'll leave that out. A lot of these buckets of nails and everything will go in the back part of the shop, but right now I think if I have, you know, a few hours here tomorrow, this workshop will start looking pretty good. But if I don't go inside and sit down for a while and relax, actually I have 2 videos that were made public, one today and one yesterday I have to do comments on. I have 2 videos yet to edit, so I should probably go inside for a while, relax. Good morning everybody. I just came out and got a sprinkler going on the straw bale garden. Come out to check my potatoes. I just looked at them from a distance yesterday and saw that they were doing pretty good, and I came out here and I've got some of the potato beetles on there, so I went ahead and gave it all the dousing of 7 dust. That stuff works pretty good. My grandma would use that. She would go through and squish them, and then she would use 7 dust. So I dusted them. They can do a lot of damage if you don't keep in front of them. It's hard to see here. I mean, you can see one of them right there that's covered. He'll be dead soon. But they just eat the leaves away on your potato plants. The best time of the day to put that stuff on is in the morning like this, when there's still dew on the leaves, so it sticks to it real nice. I came out this morning just to pull the thistle out of here before it goes to seed, because it just grows so readily in this area. I mean, it's disturbed soil. It's where there was a brush pile, and then of course I cleaned it all out and mowed everything earlier this year. But then I decided, once I saw how many of these raspberry bushes are growing in here, that I'll just start weeding it. And then I weeded it the whole time, because when Melissa leaves for work and I'm not at work, I'll talk to her on the phone the whole way. So I just did that while I was weeding, and now I'm gonna have to come back to this another day because I want to get into the workshop. Plus, when you're doing this, you've got to have a long sleeve shirt on. I've got a sweatshirt on because the thistle will eat you up, and it's getting too hot out for that. So this is something I can do in the morning for an hour or so and get this done in a few days. I went in and had lunch, and now I've been out here for a couple hours, and it doesn't look like much, but I'm really making some good progress. Getting a lot of the nails and screws on the shelves and the tools over there, and other screws into the little bins right there. Yeah, I think I can get most of this today yet. It'll look pretty nice by tonight anyway. Even with the front door and the back door open, it's 86 outside, but it's only 73 in here.
Right in the trash pile. Like why?
Get him right in the kitchen.
Rush, huh?
I was hoping to finish today, but it's just not going to happen. It is 20 minutes to 9 right now, and I probably have about an hour left, maybe an hour and a half. I think what I'm going to do is tomorrow and the next day are supposed to be 90 degrees. I think I will take those rugs outside, put them on 2 sawhorses, let them drape over, and hit them with the pressure washer. They have not been, I mean, I can't imagine how old those things are. They've got to be at least 15 years old and never really washed at all. So maybe I'll do that. Well, that's enough for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I need a shower. What do you think, Ronnie? Ronnie? Good morning, everybody. One rug washed. It's washed good enough. I mean, that dirt I think would come out of that thing if you washed it for 3 days. But it's good enough. Later on we'll do the second one. The mower, yesterday I had it out for a little bit and it started throwing the belt, and you can see that this weld has come loose and it's all bending up now, and that makes too much of a angle between here and here, and then it throws that belt off right there. I was going to weld that, and I don't have the right adapter to go from a 50 amp to a 30 amp. I have one for an RV, but not for the welder, so the bolt is going to have to work. At least I put the rounded type on there, but I really wanted to get a weld on there also. Well, that old mower seems to work good now. It needs a new belt. That one is twisted and everything, and I can tell when I get into thicker stuff. the belt slipped, so I'll have to get a new one next time I go into L&M or whatever. I'm not going to take the time right now to go through these and separate them and put them into the bins. I have better things to do with my time today. This will be fun to do on a rainy day or something when I don't have anything going on. Oh, it's about 11:30 right now, and it's hot out, so we don't want to cook in the house, and I don't feel like cooking, and Melissa doesn't feel like cooking, so I'm gonna go up to Super One and get a rotisserie chicken and a couple other things. What did she want? Cucumbers and lettuce for a salad. And I'm gonna stop at L&M and see if I can get a mower deck belt for that mower I was working on. Okay, my shopping is done. Seems to mow pretty good now. It doesn't slow down in the thick clover or anything. It just goes right through. And it was, I think, mowing more uneven before. It seems like it's evened itself out. I was on the mower for a couple of hours. I did that front yard first, and I did the back part behind the strawberry garden. And I'm trying to get the stuff that's real long, get that knocked down, because this mower doesn't mow quite as even as the other one, even after my fix. And next week then we'll have to do the big mow before the get together, and then it'll be easier because things won't be. We did not mow for a couple of weeks, especially that front yard, because everything's been so dry and it's getting really brown. And now it's starting to get kind of long. But I'm determined to get this part, just the sweeping stuff, done. I checked a couple hours ago and that rug still was pretty wet. Oh, there's still a few things that could be done, but I'm going to be done with the workshop for right now and focus my attention on that front garage. This thing is looking pretty good in here. Well, this rug looks better. I mean, it's by no means it looks brand new. It's at least 15 years old. It's been through some stuff. Glues on it, stain, varnish. I'll have to do that one yet, but it's not going to happen today. I've had about enough at the workshop right now. Let's see, what questions am I going to get in this video? Why didn't you paint the walls first? I don't have time. When are you going to paint that door? I'm waiting because it bugs somebody. Oh, the cement curb. Why don't you get rid of the cement curb? I don't have any time yet. I just have no time. I do think when I put the all-nighter wood stove over where this other wood stove is, which is going to happen before this winter, I may have to take out at least one section of this curb because the stove will stick somewhere out way into here. So it's going to take up more space. I really do want to get these out of here. I just have no time. A bunch of this stuff is all garbage. I pulled that garbage can out because we're going to use that at the party to put garbage in. These coolers are going to go up in the front garage where the hunting and camping stuff goes. Gas tanks are going up to the front garage or the main garage. All this stuff is garage stuff. And instead of ordering 3 or 4 more garbage cans for a week, Melissa went ahead and just ordered a 10-yard dumpster that'll show up, so I can empty this in there and then put garbage bag in here and use that at the party, because once you start doing crawfish boil, shrimp boil, there gets to be a lot of garbage that you can't keep around very long. It gets stinky fast. And then I can throw all this junk in there also. Oh, it's 8:45, but Melissa's in there. She cleaned the refrigerator, and now she's been taking everything off of those metal shelves that are in the kitchen, cleaning the shelves, cleaning the cans, and putting everything back on there. So I think I'll get the mower and mow a little bit right here. There's nothing for me to do inside. All right, we'll pick this up tomorrow morning. I'm going to go in and take a well-needed shower. People ask me, don't you ever relax? I mean, I don't know, it's probably 9:30 right now. And this is how I relax. Look how awesome everything looks. I'm going to sleep like a baby. Good morning, everybody. It's warming up really fast today. I wanted to make sure I got the little bit of push mowing I wanted to do done this morning because today was, I don't know, they're saying 91 degrees, but it certainly feels humid out. I want to get this garage cleaned up today. That's my main goal. Shouldn't be too bad. Melissa's going to make sloppy joes for lunch, homemade ones. We haven't had those for a while and they're really good. We'll let that dry and see what we ended up with here. Well, that garage floor seems to be drying pretty nice. It's gonna look a lot cleaner. I went inside and took a shower, and for upstairs in the 2 bedrooms, it gets so incredibly hot up there because we have no central air. And the reason why we haven't put central air in is because we would have to put in a different furnace because there's not enough room between the furnace and the floor joist to fit a plenum or whatever it's called to get the A-coil in there. And once we add on to the house, we'll probably add another 600 or 800 square feet onto it. Then we're gonna have to have a different furnace anyway to be able to heat the whole entire house. That'll be a code thing that we'll have to do. So it's better, and then we'll switch from fuel oil over to propane. So that we'll just do all of that at one time. Anyway, it gets so hot upstairs, so what we did is bought 2 of those little 5,000 BTU window air conditioner units because they're cheap and they do a good job of cooling, a couple hundred square feet. So I'm going to pick those up right now, and then before the get-together here on the 17th, I'll put them in the upstairs bedrooms in case anybody is staying up there. They won't roast to death. I bought these online and just to go pick them up, and I thought I would pick them up tomorrow. But tomorrow, I have to, in the afternoon, bring the camper back down and set up at the campground. And it's so hot outside and humid right now, it's figured might as well do it right now, and then maybe it'll cool down a little bit this evening, and I can get a few more things done outside. Down. It's only warming up. These are elderberry trees, or I don't know, whatever elderberries are, that Melissa picked up, and she keeps talking about replanting them. And then we just set them off to the side and we don't see them, and then they get tipped over. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do it right now so it's finished, and then I suppose once they get bigger and outgrow these, we can plant them into the ground or something. I don't know what you do with them. Okay, everyone. Well, thanks a lot for watching. There was a few more things I wanted to get done this weekend. Tomorrow I will hook up to the camper in the afternoon and head back down to the campground, unless the following day it's going to rain. It's kind of iffy right now. But anyway, I'm going to end this one right now because I know I have plenty of footage for a pretty long video. I will see you guys on the next video.